In the early hours of November 30th, 2025, a quiet but powerful political movement began deep in northern Nigeria. A movement that would send shockwaves across the country, a movement centered around one prison, one political prisoner, and one governor who chose to take a bold step. Why would the governor of Abia State, Alex Otti, travel hundreds of kilometers into the heart of Sokoto to visit the most controversial detainee in Nigeria's recent history, Nnamdi Kanu? What was discussed behind closed doors? Why did the Sokoto State Government suddenly become unusually warm and receptive? And why have Nnamdi Kanu's brother and his lawyer spoken with such emotion, hinting that something bigger might be coming? Today, we unpack the shocking reason behind this visit. And by the end of this documentary, you will understand what many Nigerians have not yet realized. It was a quiet Sunday morning. No official announcement. No media briefing. No open invitation to press coverage. But in Abia State, a small convoy quietly gathered and began a long, strategic journey to Sokoto. At the center of this convoy was Dr. Alex Otti, governor of Abia State, an economist, a reformer, and a leader whose actions often carry deeper meaning than the headlines suggest. With him were key figures. The Abia State Attorney General, Ikechukwu, his special advisor on media and publicity, Ferdinand Ikioma, and several officials coordinating with Sokoto State authorities. This was not a casual political courtesy call. This was not a friendly tour. This visit was strategic, calculated, and timed for a moment that was approaching silently. Why now? Why Sokoto? Why Kanu? Because something had shifted politically and legally. And Otti, more than most, understood the importance of timing. The Sokoto Correctional Centre is one of the most highly secured facilities in northern Nigeria. It is not known for high-profile political visits. It is not known for open access to controversial detainees. It is especially not known for welcoming a southern governor in a case as sensitive as Nnamdi Kanu's. But on this day, everything was different. Security officials were seen adjusting logistics. The prison management appeared unusually organized. Sokoto government aides were present in significant numbers. Something was happening from the inside. And that something became clearer when Governor Alex Otti stepped through the gates. A door opened not just literally, but politically. One of the most surprising discoveries from this visit was the warm attitude of the Sokoto State Government. Reports indicate that senior officials from the state personally welcomed Governor Otti and facilitated his access. But the moment that captured public attention was the remark made by the Sultan of Sokoto, who reportedly joked that Nnamdi Kanu had become his subject and might soon be turbaned. This unexpected lightheartedness inside a tense political situation was a signal, a coded one. That comment wasn't just a joke. It was a message. A message that relations were softening. That discussions had moved beyond hostility. That the North was no longer entirely closed off to dialogue regarding Kanu's detention. And that Governor Otti's presence was more welcomed than many imagined. For observers, this was the first major clue that something deeper was unfolding. If you have followed me through to this part, encourage this channel by smashing the subscribe button. What really happened inside the room? Behind closed doors, the conversation between Governor Otti and Nnamdi Kanu lasted several minutes. Sources describe the meeting as calm, respectful, emotionally warm, and politically significant. Kanu, according to multiple accounts, was in good spirits. He expressed gratitude and even shared moments of laughter. But the heart of the conversation centered on his ongoing detention and the steps being taken not just legally, but politically to resolve it. Governor Otti reportedly assured Kanu that your matter will be resolved administratively. This was not a random sentence. It was a carefully chosen phrase. Let's break it down. Administratively means not solely through court processes, not strictly through legal appeals, but through political negotiation, executive intervention, and possibly federal-level decisions. This is where the shocking reason begins to reveal itself. Governor Otti's visit was not just encouragement. It was alignment. A bridge between the East and the North. A message to Abuja. Something larger was already set in motion. Outside the prison walls, Nnamdi Kanu's brother, Prince Emmanuel Kanu, spoke publicly. His words were powerful. Governor Alex Otti and the people of Sokoto have made a unified statement. He emphasized that the visit carried symbolic weight. He said it was more than politics, it was a humanitarian gesture, a show of solidarity. For years, Emmanuel Kanu had been emotionally vocal, often criticizing the government for harsh treatment of his brother. But after this visit, his tone changed entirely. He sounded relieved. He sounded hopeful. He sounded like someone who had just seen a glimpse of a new possibility. His reaction revealed what the public didn't fully understand. This visit was a turning point. Aloy Ejemaker, Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, is known for being firm, outspoken, and fearless. Immediately after the visit, he posted, "Governor Alex Otti has fulfilled his promise. May your visit be the beginning of the end of this undeserved ordeal." He praised Otti as a man of his word, gutsy, bold, and committed. His statement confirmed something critical. This was not a spontaneous visit. It was promised. It was planned. And it was meaningful enough that Kanu's legal team immediately recognized its political value. Ejemaker also hinted that the visit could influence administrative review, legal appeal strategy, federal-level intervention, and public perception. He knew that public sympathy and political alignment often shape outcomes more than legal battles alone. His tone described this visit as the first step to ending the ordeal. Coming from the lead counsel, that was not casual language. So why did this visit happen at this exact moment? Why did Alex Otti travel to Sokoto? Why did Sokoto receive him warmly? Why did Kanu's brother and lawyer respond with such emotion? Here are the shocking underlying reasons, pieced together from political patterns, legal movement, and insider reports. 1. Pressure is mounting for a political resolution. Federal insiders believe that prolonged detention is fueling instability in the southeast. This visit signals that dialogue-based resolution is back on the table. 2. Sokoto's cooperation shows the North is softening its stance. The warm reception was not accidental. It indicates discussions have already begun beyond the public eye. 3. Governor Otti is positioning himself as a mediator. He is the only governor from the southeast with enough national credibility to mediate without appearing biased. 4. Kanu's transfer to Sokoto raised new legal complications. His lawyers warned that the move could delay appeals. A political solution may now be faster and more effective. 5. A symbolic first step toward potential release talks. Both the brother and lawyer used phrases that indicate they expect progress, not setbacks. Taken together, these clues point to one conclusion. Governor Alex Otti's visit was not symbolic, it was strategic. A deliberate step in what may become the final phase of negotiations surrounding Nnamdi Kanu's detention. This single visit sends a strong message across Nigeria. 1. The Southeast is no longer silent. They now have a unified voice and Alex Otti has stepped into a national role. 2. The North is opening the door to dialogue. Sokoto's warm welcome was a political green light. 3. Abuja is watching closely. Administrative resolution hints at executive involvement. 4. Nnamdi Kanu's case is entering a new phase. One where negotiation may outweigh legal trials. What comes next? If this momentum continues, viewers can expect a federal review, political negotiation, increased engagement between Southeast leaders and Northern stakeholders, a possible reduction in prison restrictions, and eventually discussions about Kanu's release conditions. This visit was the spark. The reaction from the North confirmed it. The emotion from Kanu's brother and lawyer revealed it. A new chapter has begun. This story is still developing. The political calculations are shifting. And the next few weeks may redefine the future of the Southeast and Nigeria at large. If you want updates as they break, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and stay connected. Because the story of Nnamdi Kanu is entering its most important phase yet, and you deserve to know every detail.